Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God! I'll slam this one down. I'm all careful with this one that's already wrapped. What an idiot. So we are over at the anodizer right now. In yesterday's video, I actually called these guys to see if they were able to do like just single pieces like this clamp and the fork and the deck. I'm gonna cruise in there and talk to them about pricing. I don't wanna take the camera in because first impressions are usually really important. And if I go in there with all this YouTube stuff going on, they might think I'm just really weird and turn me away. So I'm gonna go in there and talk to these guys about pricing really quick. Decide if I want to do this in purple or pink. Or I looked at it and originally it was pink. As you guys can see, like kind of in there, it's a deeper color in here than it is on the actual front of the clamp. I'm gonna take some pictures of this stuff really quick to make sure I have all of the designs so that I can reprint them. Today's starting off busy. It's already busy. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're over here at Cal Oaks right now. I did get some info regarding all the parts and what we're gonna have to do in order to get them all anode, and it looks like it's gonna cost me somewhere in the range of like 200 bucks, but it's not that bad. I personally think it's very worth it. The nostalgia is real. Although, in order to get all of these parts anode, I have to strip all of them down, which means that I'm gonna have to go to the zone tonight and get all that done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cody Gregory.
What's going on, guys?
He's like the super OG homie that used to come here when I was like this kid's age. Never mind, I didn't start riding until I was like 13.
Yeah, you're like at least 15.
Let's see if we can get a first go flip triple on the 5. If I land this flip triple first try, you get to flip double first try.
I've never tried that.
But you can flip whip.
Yeah. Okay,
deal. That's a perfect deal. See, and I have to talk when I do it. You don't have to do that. So this is like a flip 10. It at least triples the difficulty. Oh God, he tried to sneak me. All right, drop it in, flip triple. 1, 2, 3. And Jake has to flip double. Let's see it. Mr. K. Greg, the fakey scoop fakey. The normal scoot fakie. Oh, that's how you know he's been around for a long time, because he does scooter fakies just like me. That's freaking rare. See that flip drop? See that? Woohoo! Hot diggity dang. Here comes Jake, dropping in, first ever. Bruh, hot dog. I hope you landed it, but I'm glad you didn't land that one because I wasn't recording. What shall we do up bank?
This is like my math final, hold on. Front scoot.
Okay, all right, I hear that. You're gonna land it. Okay. This try. Okay. Oh! Yo, he said no, you gotta listen. You better be careful, dude, because if you don't pay attention, that's how you lose front teeth like me. All gone. Yeah, well, I got 6 missing. Oh, it's a nose bunter. What was that run out right there? Trick number, I don't know what we're on. Flip whip bar. Drop it in. Should get this one first go, hopefully. Sorry, Scooter. I apologize. I'll never do it again until tomorrow. Oh, bro, just the right footage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you grind too many curves. So if your scooter looks like this, you gotta stop grinding curves. Too many, but it's all good though. I mean, at least you're riding, right? Yeah. And this is what happens when you do way too many nose blunts. What is happening, dude? All right, do a scooter faking nose blunt. You got it. Yes, mate. He said, My favorite ramp here at Cal Oaks Skate Park is the 8-foot quarter. So let's play on that a little bit. First things first, let's just get a quick air on it to see if the sun is really bad right now, because if it's bad, then it's my most hated park. I mean, what did I just say? It's my most hated park? What an idiot. If the sun is really bad, that's when it's my most hated ramp in the skate park, because you can't see. I apologize, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if we can get a bar Indy first go. And if that works well, we'll throw a turn down in there after. Whoa. I mean, it worked, but not that well. Let's do that one again, just to make sure we don't die when we do this turn down. Bar spin, grab Indy. That was way better. That's what we were looking for. Being that worked as well as it did, let's throw a turn down in after. All right, drop it in. First go, I will be happy. And if I do it first try, you have to like the video. Yes, you know the rules. I don't make the rules. Tricks. Street dub in the house. Oh, it didn't work at all. That was embarrassing. Okay, hang on. Cut the clip. Cut the clip. Oh, doesn't work. There we go. Street them.
Today, Junior.
Street. You know what else street guys do? Flare bars. That's just for my street heritage, you know? Street guys always wear knee pads over their pants.
Always.
Street guys never wear shorts. Neither do I, ever. I'm like Bucky Lassick. So what I believe Cody is trying to do is like a fakie scooter fakie up, push off the wall, normal scooter fakie, and then jump to nose butt, and then quad whip in, right? But oh, umbrella cup? Okay, yeah, that's easy. That's how I figured like you're stepping. Okay, I feel you. Just do double umbrella cup. That's like a little more like normal, I guess you could say.
See this? No. Oh, you got this.
He's got to make sure he locks into the nose blunt really well so he can get the flick for the double flip.
What's the saying? Full sned?
Full sned! Yes, mate! Full sned.
Full sned. Hashtag. Good. Okay, that was a lag.
Oh. Oh my god! Not the foot.
I have to do it now.
Yeah, you do. Kids are ruthless. You and I both know this. Kids are freaking ruthless. You know how people call some like you know, peer pressure? Vlog pressure. I think it's even worse. Oh my god! That was impressive, the escape.
Whatever.
That looked good to me. My scooter sounds bad right now, I know. Well, now that I am definitely gonna have sweat lines along the top of my pants, I think it's time to get over to Scooter Zone, get this thing, oh, that's not the scooter, the one in my car, get it stripped down so we can get it prepared for Ano. Before we move forward with this video, I want to let you guys know that you should not do what I'm about to do unless you have parents' supervision. I am definitely of age to do this on my own, just so you guys know. So if you're like 13, you're thinking, oh, I should just go and get this stuff and spray paint. Don't do it. It's dangerous, nasty stuff, okay? Thanks. So what I'm going to be doing right now to strip the paint off of this anodizing is, this is like an oven cleaner. And if you spray this stuff on this, it'll actually eat away at the anodizing. Again, don't do this. I'm going to do all of it separately. And I've decided to go ahead and do this in a purple as opposed to doing it in the pink that we have on here right now. Because I'm going to be redoing this in purple, it's going to cost me literally no extra to do the fork as well. So I just figured I would re-ano the entire fork also, just to make sure it's completely perfect. So that's that. So I just finished getting all of the photos of the bottom of the deck as well as the clamp for my records later on, so I can get all that stuff back on the deck afterwards. But now I think it's time to start spraying. I don't know exactly how much I'm supposed to put on there, but I'm assuming I should just put like a decent amount. Goodbye, MV green nasty Ano. Now, once I spray all this stuff, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to leave it for about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll come back out, and if it's not completely off, I'll back up a little bit. We can put like a second coat and just like essentially do like a second round on it, and we'll go from there, which I'll probably have to do for the opposite side anyway. We're gonna let that do its thing. Oh, I gotta spray the clamp. She's definitely bubbling. She's bubbling loud. All right, so let's unwrap this fork really quick. Same thing with the fork. I'm not gonna do the headset because if I do the headset, we're gonna lose the etching, and I definitely wanna keep the etching on there. So I can't redo all of it, like all of the etching. Plus, it doesn't really need to be redone. I've never actually done this myself. I know a bunch of my friends that have done it. I've seen people do it on YouTube. So if there's some tricks to the trade that I'm sure a lot of you guys might know that have done this before, I don't know. I'm just going, okay? We're just spraying. I'm sure if I put this in like a tub and let it soak, it'd be a little bit different, but this is working out just fine. All right, I'm gonna let that chill for like I said, probably like 15 or 20 minutes. It looks like some of it's already kind of getting eaten up on this deck right here, and that's definitely a good sign, so give me a little bit. Okay, so I actually moved everything upstairs because I figured it's oven cleaner. I mean, people do this inside of their house, so it shouldn't be that bad being like up near mine. And after about, well, it's been like 10 minutes. You guys can see some of the color is definitely stripping off of the fork right here. This color is almost all the way off on the clamp. See, like it's kind of like a, it looks brown, but it's a silver color right here because that's obviously the aluminum coming through. The deck, it's not like as much coming off right now, but it's probably because I wasn't able to like kind of spray it on flat, so it's not sitting on this. But also, doesn't look like the graphics are going to come off of the parts. So that MV one is staying on there obviously a lot better than the color is, which means that that should stay on there pretty well too. So I'm gonna give this stuff a few more minutes to kind of settle and try to strip off a little bit more of that anodizing, and then I'm gonna try to just wipe it and see what happens. All right, so it's been a couple more minutes, and I think I'm just gonna start out with taking the clamp and wiping it off. I have my gloves on, obviously. I think I'm gonna have to let this set more as well as this one for like maybe another like 20 minutes or so, but let's see how this looks right now. So you guys saw what the clamp looked like before, and I'm wiping it down, and I already took like a small peek. Oh my God. Look at that is a complete different, like took all of the pink off completely. Well, not completely, because I think I have to spray a little bit more on there to actually get it completely off, but I'm gonna do the same thing to the fork, but I do wanna take the fork and wipe it off a little bit and see what that looks like, at least on the fork tube. All right, so let's go ahead and respray this one. I'll grab a different paper towel, see what this thing looks like. That is freaking crazy, dude. Look at the difference between this. That's the back of the fork, so that's what the anodizing looked like before. And obviously the front is completely silver. As I said, I do need to put a little bit more of that stuff on the back end and let this sit for probably around 30 minutes as opposed to like 15 or 20. Let that do its thing. I'm gonna let this sit for a lot longer and then respray that, and I think we should be good by then, but this is gonna take a lot more time than I kind of anticipated. So if you guys wanna see what all this stuff looks like, make sure you guys tune back tomorrow to check it out. And I think I'm just as excited to see all this stuff as you guys are. So as always, oh God, we're good. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I know I've enjoyed spending the entire day just kind of messing around with this stuff and getting everything taken care of. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's coming. It's gonna be complete here probably hopefully within the next week, as long as I can find wheels. But again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys do subscribe and like this video if you have not already and if you enjoyed it. But until next time, I'm out of here. Later.